Everybody, Jacqueline Ovens here. I've been wanting to make this video for a while now about donating blood plasma, my experience donating blood plasma. But I just haven't gotten around to it. But I'm going to do it today. Just because there might be some of you out there that are researching and wanting just to hear from somebody that went and had it done. You know, to kind of see how it was. You know, just to kind of get a feeling or a view of what it looks like. And what you're expecting, what to expect when you go in there. Because I know before I went, I was really nervous. I don't know why I was so nervous. But I just felt really nervous, and I was like looking online to try to, you know, and looking on the YouTube. And once I saw a couple other people's experiences, positive ones, then I was like, okay, you know, if it's not meant to be, like, I won't be able to give. So I went, and the first time you go, it takes about 4 hours because they give you a full physical, which is cool because I got a full physical. I got my blood pressure checked and everything, you know. Every time you go, they have to check your iron levels and stuff, and they have to check your blood pressure and your weight and everything to make sure that you're able to give. Like, they're not going to let you give if it's not going to be healthy for you. So that definitely made me feel good. So the first time I went, I think I was there for 5 hours, which might have been a little bit long. But the place where I go to, the place where I went, which was Grifols, they said they were just super busy all the time, you know. So it was 5 hours my first time. And I went, and when I got in, I signed in. And then they called me up, and you have to do some paperwork. Oh, and you go into a room, and they educate you, too, about sharing needles and things like that, and, like, hepatitis C. They're always constantly educating, which I really thought that was neat. I appreciated that. But they call you in. You have to do some paperwork. Then, once you get through with the paperwork, you have to go to a kiosk when you're called and do some finger tapping and answering some questions on the kiosk. And then you are sat back at your seat, and then you are called for a, the physical. And once you're done with that, you're able to go back and donate. And the donation part actually only took like probably about 45 minutes. And it was I was so excited when I first did it. The first time I went, because I've been wanting to do this for like quite a few years, and I just haven't had the opportunity. And then there was one that came close in town and not far away, and so I wanted to try it, you know. But I was so excited because I was like, wow, this is cool. I'm doing something that I feel like is worth it to help others, you know. So that was plus number one. Plus number two was a little extra financial help, you know, because my first time was $75 that I got on my card. And then also, positive three for me was the fact that actually I could like lay there and meditate and just completely allow my mind to be quiet and use that time while I'm laying there just to meditate, because I have a 5-year-old daughter, and, you know, she just started school, but before that I was with her 24/7. So I was like, oh, right, you know, I was definitely feeling positive about going. Now the first time you go, you have to go within 7 days again, because they need 2 samples of your blood in order to test it for, you know, to make sure they're going to be able to use it. So I went my second time, and I was there still a little bit long. They were busy. So I'd say I was there for about 2.5 to 3 hours, which still isn't bad. I ended up leaving with $50 that day, and I don't think that 3 hours is that bad. Might have been 2.5, but either way. So once you can donate 2 times in the span of 7 days. So I waited 7 days, and then I went back, and I ended up getting called back, and they told me that they were not able to use my blood because I tested positive for indirect Coombs. I'm not sure what that is. They told me that it wasn't anything bad, but they said that I had antibodies in my blood that would harm the patients that they were giving the plasma to. So I wasn't able to donate anymore, which was fine because going into it, I knew that if it was the right thing for me to do, or like if it was meant for me, not right or wrong, but if it was meant for me to do, then I would just be able to continue to go and there wouldn't be any problems. And but it didn't work out that way. But if I mean, I showed up that day to donate, so I would have continued donating. I would have continued donating if they had not done that. So either way, I was thankful for it because I know that everything's always working out for me and I never have to worry. Everything is always working out for my best interest. So I was okay with that. I wasn't upset. But I know that it was for, a good reason that I'm not going anymore. But I would definitely say that if you are feeling like you want to go, go check it out. Like one of the things that I kept telling myself is, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to just see what the facility looks like. And if I feel at any time that I do not want to go any further, then I don't have to. And, but I definitely felt like everything was really professional there. I felt like that I felt good about everything being sanitized and sterile and safe. I did not get any bad vibes there at all. And actually had looked forward to continue going. So I just wanted to share my experience with you all so that maybe somebody that's out there could benefit from hearing my experience, because I definitely know that people had shared and that helped me make my decision, and it helped me feel more comfortable about pursuing it. I don't know why I was nervous. I guess because there are risks that they make you aware of, and whenever you read the risks, you're like, oh, I guess I'm not sure, but yeah. So let me think. Is there anything else that I'm not thinking about? Oh, you get your card at Grifols. They'll give it to you, or whichever plasma donation you go to, and then you leave with it, and then within 30 minutes of you leaving, it's on your card. So this particular place that I went to was like this. You got 75 the first time you went, then you got 50 the next 3 times, and then you got 75. So 75, 50, 50, 50, 75. So basically, let's say that's, what is that? That's 5 times. 75 plus 75 is 150, plus another 50 is 200, plus 2 more times, plus 50 plus 50. So that's $300. And then you get to go 2 times a week. So 2 times 4 is 8. So that's, if you added 3 more times, you're looking at like $500, guys, in extra cash a month. That's a big deal, So if you're looking to just possibly bring in a little extra money temporarily, overall, I have no experience with how, I could definitely tell, that my body was adjusting. I don't have any long-term effects because I only went 2 times. But I definitely could tell that my body was adjusting, and that just like in giving blood or anything, I made sure to drink a lot of fluid, and I just felt kind of like a little fatigued. Not anything really bad. But also, there is a positive. I want to share this. I did read a couple different places that it can lower cholesterol in people. So I thought, wow, that's cool, But yeah, I had a really good overall experience, and I in no way am, I'm not a doctor, and I cannot provide professional advice or anything like that. You have to go at your own risk, obviously, but I enjoyed my time. I met a girl there. We talked. We ended up seeing each other the second time we went. It was pretty neat. Like, I really enjoyed it. So if you think about going, just check it out, and like, just know you don't have to go past your comfort level. If you feel uncomfortable, you don't have to go. You can leave whenever you want to. Um, but I had a good experience, and I would do it again, if I could. So I hope this helps someone. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you go, put you a video up on the YouTube and give your testimony, because it might help somebody to decide to go. Have a great day.